Hey traders, Raghee here. And in this update, we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into the Dow and talk about some of the more aggressive levels that I've got in mind, not only on the Dow, but some of the heavily weighted stocks within the Dow, which is really a very natural offshoot of being a futures trader, which is to take the index like we have here, open up a multi-chart, which is the tide, the sector, or the index in the upper left-hand corner, and then the top 11 weighted names listed there next to it. And so I'm able to discern which markets have good bullish structure, the Dow itself, Goldman Sachs, Boeing, Honeywell, Caterpillar. And then I'm able to see even more granularly where, for example, I could enter at a more shallow retracement, like a 13-period exponential moving average. And that's going to be Dow, Honeywell, and Caterpillar. So let's dive into those here for a moment and talk about how I would look at these. So one of the things that I like to do is put the major sector and compare that to the individual stock. So in this case, I'll pull up, let's start with CAT. So what I have here is the DIA and Caterpillar listed. Caterpillar is actually shown by these two rows, and then the DIA is these two rows. And Caterpillar's been in a nice uptrend for some time. All right, so what I want to do is focus on the fact that I've got 5 of these yellow propulsion dots in a row, and that allows me to take advantage of the 13 exponential moving average on a move lower. If we can get a pullback down to that zone, I'd buy some DIA calls on DIA, and I'd buy some CAT calls on Caterpillar. So here's our 13 EMA on the DIA. And in this environment where in some situations we're starting to go parabolic, having a more aggressive level, acknowledging it's aggressive, so we're not putting on a huge position size, but having the opportunity to enter is really important. The next most aggressive thing I'll look for is 2 red propulsion dots in a row. You can see we got 1 here on Honeywell, and if that lights up, I can look at an 8 exponential moving average for an entry. So you'll notice I don't always look for an 8 pullback or a 13 pullback or a 21 pullback. It's contingent on whether or not there's propulsion dots at those levels to validate that particular moving average as a dynamic support level. If that's not there, I won't take the trade. Can't go for that, as the philosophers Hall & Oates said. All right, with that, have a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you all on Friday for our next update. And thanks for being a part of our community. It means a lot. It's amazing to share time and space with traders. We look at the world differently, don't we? And again, very grateful for our community. Have a great one. I'll talk with you soon.